Add and subtract as indicated. 6 over x plus 4 plus 1 over x plus 2 minus 3x over x squared plus 6x plus 8. We're going to need an LCD since our denominators don't match, so let's factor each one if necessary in our next step. X plus 4 doesn't need to be factored, so we're going to leave that as is. Our second fraction has a completely factored denominator already, so we'll leave that as x plus 2. Minus our third fraction, 3x over, notice that this is a trinomial, leading coefficient is 1. So we can factor that into two binomials, x plus 2 and x plus 4. So now we can look at our three denominators and build our LCD with one of each different type of factor. We have x plus 4s that occur, and we have x plus 2s. So our LCD is x plus 2 times an x plus 4. So we're going to put our LCD in our denominator, x plus 2 and x plus 4. And we're going to see if we need to adjust our numerators from our original fractions so that they become equivalent fractions with this new denominator. So we're going to show that with a different color, any adjustment that we make. For our first fraction, 6 over x plus 4, notice the original denominator only has an x plus 4, so we need a factor of x plus 2. So we're going to write that next to our numerator, so we remember to adjust that numerator. Our second fraction has x plus 2 as its original denominator. We need a factor of x plus 4. So we're going to write that next to our numerator of our second fraction. Our last fraction contains already both the pieces of our LCD, so no adjustment is necessary. So let's come down and adjust our numerators in our next step. We're going to do our distributive property. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times 2, 12. Our second distributive is 1 times x, which is x. 1 times 4 is 4. No multiplication is necessary, so we'll carry across our last numerator, which is 3x. Now we're going to combine like terms, and we'll do that on our next slide. So looking through our numerator, we're looking for like terms. I have a 6x plus an x. That gives me 7x minus 3x. There are 4 x's left. I have 12 plus 4 gives me 16. All over our LCD, x plus 4, x plus 2. Don't stop there. Maybe we can factor this numerator to be able to cancel like factors with our denominator. We have a binomial with a common factor of 4, so we're going to factor that out, and we'll be left with x plus 4. And our LCD still carries along x plus 4 times x plus 2. Notice we have an x plus 4 factor in the numerator and an x plus 4 factor in the denominator. Those are going to divide out. We're left with 4 in our numerator and an x plus 2 in our denominator. You'd be tempted to maybe reduce the 4 and the 2. Keep in mind, though, that we have terms in our denominator and not factors. So this is our reduced form.